the first 2 weeks of the training session going from your point of view?
Yeah, pre-season's been going really well. Boys have been working hard, and they've really been putting in the effort to bring the level of cohesion as a group, work together, and try and reach and achieve our goals this season, which obviously are really, really high.
And then on the RMAC preseason, poll came out last week. It has the Thunder Wolves picked to win the conference this year. First time in team history that's happened. Going into the year, what are your expectations from the team and the guys?
A big goal for us is to bring home some silverware with the RMAC, and that's a big motivation for us. The slogan, we're trying to take a day at a time, and we're trying to improve every day. So certainly not getting too focused on those far-reaching goals, but trying to bring the levels and intensities every day in training and put in a top performance every game, every session, and really to try and gradually get to where we want to go. We've got a long way to go. We were able to sign quite a few top players in the off season, but trying to merge the groups and make sure everybody's on the same page and get the right chemistry and find that championship winning chemistry is still a work in progress.
Thunder Wolves begin the regular season with a 4-game road trip. Talk about that big road trip to start the year. Second match of the season is a rematch against number 9 St. Mary's, a familiar foe with the team last couple years. What's a match like that or that early on in the season going to do for the guys moving forward into conference play?
I believe our non-conference competition has put us in a great position to make the postseason in the last couple of years, and we know going to DBU on Thursday this week will be a great test. They're excellent at home. They were second in the Lone Star, which is a top conference. So we know that's going to be a fantastic test under the lights, and we know the guys will be they have to be the absolute best to get a result. And so we know what to expect. And then if we want to talk about the San Antonio road trip, for sure, a rematch with my old friend Johnny. I think that's going to be a great game. We're 1-1 in the series. They beat us in a regular season last year up here, and then we took care of business when it really mattered in the playoffs. So I know they're going to be hungry to get revenge on us and put the series up 2-1 in their side. They also have Joshua, who played for us as well a couple of years ago, and he's in his last year of eligibility. So there's a lot of connections between the teams. Even some of my players played for him over the summer in their NPSL and USL2 programs. So there's a lot of comparative notes between the teams, and we know each other well. So we expect a great game there, and we're excited. We're excited for 4 games on the road. Sometimes, like I said, with the new players that we have coming in and the old players, even though we're maybe more talented and deeper than we've ever been, we've got to prove that we're better, and we've got to prove that the new players are being able to merge with the older players and to create a team that can excel and create a team that can achieve even more than what we've achieved the last couple of years. So that's the goal. Still a work in progress, but we're excited for some team bonding and some team building over the next weekend to try and hit our peak.
And continuing with the team talk, you returned 13 players overall, including 6 starters. And of those 6 starters, you have All-Americans Sean Andrew and Gabo Campora returning. How has the first 2 weeks of the training season with the returners and the newcomers bonded together?
We have an excellent group of players returning. There's no doubt about it. We have zero excuses to not perform at a high level. We have strength with Sean obviously leading the defense at the center back position. He's an excellent 1v1 defender. He had another great summer, playing at the next level as well. And Gabo as well. He'll score goals, and you get in the ball, he'll score goals, and that's going to be probably the challenge for us. Is we're trying to be quite flexible and tactically fluid in how we're going to play this year. So we believe we can try and beat teams in a lot of different ways, but a big part of that is going to be trying to get the ball into Gabo where he needs it, where he wants it, and then hopefully he's going to be able to bang in some goals, and maybe he'll be able to beat last year's record and score a few more. On top of that, obviously we have Kenshin Oneo and Caio Oliveira, Aidan O'Hara, Reggie Nicholas. So we have some really, really good guys and good people that can bring the level and intensity of this team to where it needs to be.
And then let's talk about some of the newcomers. Who are some of the guys that the Pac Nation should be looking out for when they come out to Gonzalez Stadium to watch the team?
Yeah, we have a whole new goalkeeping core. So, we have Ruben and Ryan Nunn and Tristan Whitlock. So 3 of those are in a different situation probably for the number 2 team in the country. You're probably not going to find too many goalkeeping outfits where you've got 3 guys that are all competing for that number 1 spot that haven't played here before. So that's an area which is new, but they're doing great. They're working really, really hard, and we feel that can be a strength. And then, in the midfield, we've added, Jack Pascoe and Sam Bailey and Jared Maciel, all really experienced Division 1, junior college transfers that have, will add to the game and add to our quality. So I expect all those guys to, make a big difference. And, even, big Giancarlo Preto, who joined us in January, at 6'6". He's a big force, and if we can get him the ball in dangerous areas, he's going to be tough to stop as well.
And then turning back to some of the RMAC competition that you guys are going to be facing, after this Texas San Antonio trip that you guys are going to go on, there is a point where you're going to face Colorado School of Mines and at UCCS, and then return home a week later to face them here at Gonzalez Stadium. What's that going to be like for the team to have those kind of big matches in such a short span?
Yeah, I believe it kind of goes on the non-conference schedule to try and challenge us. And, I love the non-conference conference schedule. I believe it elevates the level of the competition, having the best teams in the conference playing against each other. And, Coach at Mines has done a great job to be able to not only have a top program every year and be the team to beat, but also create some of this infrastructure within leagues. So we're excited to play them. We love playing against them. It's always fiery, and there's always some fantastic games there. So we're excited to go hit the road and play them on the road, and then have a little bit of a return match a week later. And UCCS are extremely talented. I think they're going to be right up there on the top. They return a lot of players. I know a lot of their players very well, and they're going to be a very, very tough team. So we expect those 8 non-conference games to be extremely difficult, and we will really know where we are. We'll know if we are who we hope we're going to be after those 8 non-conference games, or if we know that we've got a lot of work to do. So I think they're going to put us in a great situation to be able to then kick on into RMAC play, and then hopefully have a run at a championship.
And then the team unfortunately doesn't play too many home games this year. What's your message to Pac Nation, and for the few times that they are at home, for them to come out and see a good team output?
Yeah, the night games are big. Whenever you have a night game here, I know we play Mesa, we play UCCS, we've got Mines here, so we've got some massive games right here. And I think in the NCAA tournament that we hosted last year in the second round, that was a fantastic night. The playoff game, against Westminster, another great occasion. So come out, you're going to see some great action and intensity, and hopefully some cool celebrations as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Oliver Twelvetrees, and good luck this week.
Thank you.